The week of elevation begins now. Everything has a starting point, and you could feel the shift within you. The internal changes reflect to the external world, and the external changes are going to follow the internal changes that are happening inside of you. They've been happening inside of you, but now we're reaching the pinnacle. Now you could feel the energy rising up. This is the week of elevation. Write it in the comments. This is the week of elevation. The Christ energy is flowing right now. And in today's lesson, we're going to understand the truth. When we go about our journey, the greatest power in the universe is embracing the truth. And it's a very difficult task. It's very difficult to embrace the truth at all times, especially the world that we live in. There's a lot of deception, there's a lot of confusion, but you can't be confused, and you're going to have to embrace the Christ energy. You could feel it right now. You could feel it inside of you. You could feel a heightened awareness and drive. And if the things that I'm speaking today, if it resonates with you, write them in the comments. Take out a piece of paper, take out a pen. It's pen and paper day. It's time to take notes. It's time to become the person that you came here to be. On my journey, I was a front runner. I was the lone wolf that went ahead of the pack to return as the sage. And in the stories I'm going to share today, in the lessons that we're going to learn today, each and every one of you are the leaders of the new earth. I want you to write it in the comments. I am a leader, because that's what you came here to do. You came here to lead. Leaders lead. You have to embrace who you are. And if you don't embrace who you are, that's when your life starts falling apart. We're on a journey. And on that journey, there is no finish line. It's a journey, and it's not a trip. A trip is planned out. You want to make a trip? You plan it out. You know everything that's going to happen. But today we're going to learn about the plan, God's plan. The plan is a journey, and you don't know what's happening just around the corner. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I'm very grateful if you could kindly hit the like button. It's going to help others find this message. And if today's message resonates with you, hit the subscribe button. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, so that you can embrace your leadership role. You can embrace your power, become self-empowered, and start creating your reality today. Each and every one of us have this. The Christ energy is riveting through all of us right now. And if you resonate with the 144,000, if you resonate with coming here with a divine purpose, this is your channel, this is your mission, and this is your answer. It's confirmation for the answer that's inside of you. On my journey, I always knew by listening to the body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. And you could feel these things inside of your body. That's the truth. But sometimes we have to go out there and we have to get our hands dirty and we have to get firsthand experience so that we could come back and teach the others and lead the others as authentic people. That's what we need. In the now moment, you might feel a heightened awareness. You might feel a heightened drive. I was riveting. I was ready to do this message today. I was so pumped up. Are you feeling pumped up? Let us know. I was so pumped up. Sleep was minimum. I couldn't fall asleep at night. And then I beat the alarm. If you're new to the channel, I always speak about beating the alarm. You want to start the day off right. And I set an alarm, and that's my hard line. I got to start my day. If I beat the alarm and I start the day early, better. But in our lives, we have to create a boundary. We could create a boundary for other people, and we could create a boundary for ourselves. When I wake up in the morning, I have a boundary. I start the day off as a commander. And I want each and every one of you to start commanding your everyday life. Ready to go That's the energy that you might be feeling right now. Ready to go. If you're feeling it, right, I'm ready to go. You're ready to go right now. This is elevation. We're rising up right now. Can you feel it? We're rising up. This is elevation. We're all being elevated right now. We're witnessing this play out in the now moment. The power that you feel inside of you, it's for a reason, for this season. Once again, the power that you feel inside of you, it's for a reason. It's for this season. You are becoming more sensitive to energy. You're sensitive to, could be people, it could be an area, a situation, foods. You are becoming more sensitive than ever before, and you're learning the truth. And the more that you are immersed in the truth, your physical, mental, and spiritual health, elevate. We're here to elevate. Today and every day, we're here to elevate. We're going to elevate ourselves. We're going to take ownership of everything in our lives, and we're going to elevate others. You're sensitive to the truth. You could feel what's right. You could feel what's wrong. You could feel your brothers and sisters. You feel the truth, and you could also feel the fake. We experience both on our journey. Not everything in life is a unicorn and rainbow. Everything is what it is. There's the good, there's the bad. There's the stuff that's going to benefit your life, and there's the stuff that's not going to benefit your life. In science, we call it constructive and deconstructive interference waves. One of the first videos I did on this channel. And with a group of people or with positive vibes, you could create a constructive interference waves, because frequencies can interfere with us. So we want to have constructive. We want to build up. We're building up. If you want to build up, hit that like button. We're continuing to build this community. We're continuing to build our everyday life. Every single day, you want to stay focused on the building. Sometimes we have to tear it down. Sometimes we have to clear out the old. But now we're in a phase of building. It's building phase. You're like Bob the Builder. I forgot my little bell. I got to bring the bell over here for my jokes. Being a front runner, I immersed myself. I went out on a journey. And I did trial and error for all of you. I did trial and error. Because the thing that's going to last the test of time is the truth, is firsthand experience. You'll see two different things when you go out there. You could go out there on the internet, you could talk to people. There's demonstration or just memorization. There's theorists, and then there's practitioners. Practice what you preach. Being a front runner, I was the lone wolf. To come back as the sage, to teach my brothers and sisters and report back so that you may be more efficient on your journey than I was. Once again, so that you can be more efficient on your journey than I was. Sometimes you got to lift the heavy weight. And I've learned a lot from my journey. And I speak to a lot of people. I coach them up, right? We're coaching people up. We're picking people up. We're inspiring people. But just like in my matrix job, I taught the teachers, mentor people. So now in Earth School, we're teaching the teachers. And I had a great conversation with a good friend of mine that I met just a few months ago. And the resonance between us, he came over to me in the beginning. He said hello to me. He didn't know me, but he just came over, and it was a frequency. And, whenever I see him, I feel at home. He's got a great energy about him, and he's on his journey of mentoring others and spreading words that are going to uplift people. But I had a conversation about him, with him, and saying how everything is not a unicorn and rainbow. And you have to not worry, but stay focused that there are distractions. Not everyone has your best interest in mind, and you are not here to give your life force energy away to everyone, because the parasites are out there. And you might be listening to us. There might be a person out there. That's why I teach the teachers here. So, I spoke to him outside the gym, and I had my water jug. Okay, you have your energy. This is your energy. You have a finite amount of energy. Okay, that's just the truth. And then eventually your battery gets drained, and you're out here serving the people. So you want to go out and you want to serve people. So you go over to this person and you're giving them water, and you go over to this person and you're giving them water, and you go over to this person and you're giving them water. Eventually, you're going to run out and you're going to have to refill. But there's people out there that are looking for attention. There's parasites out there that want to take more, and they want to take more, and they want to take more. And then when the right person that you're supposed to help, you ran out of water, you ran out of energy. So you have to be wise. You have to stay focused on who you are giving your energy to. And I hope that is helpful for you. Hit the like button if Uncle Mike is teaching the truth today. You have a finite amount of energy. And there's people out there, share stories in the comments. Maybe you've seen these people. And there's energy vampires out there just looking to siphon your energy. And I told them, I said, you see how I stop everything and I speak to you and I see others and I know their energy. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. And you guys might go on your journey. You have to protect your energy. That's what that means. You have to use clairsentience. There was this guy on YouTube, right? And when he started his journey, he went out on the beach and he told everyone, you're going to have to use clairsentience in the end days. This guy's out of his mind. You have to use clairsentience. You're going to have to feel people. And we all have to do a better job at this. I had to learn more. You're going to learn more. And I'm here to educate you all, inspire you all through firsthand experience. That you can't start going out there and start giving your all. Not everyone is worthy of your water. In this case. Otherwise, when the person that you're supposed, you might be out of energy. You don't have energy for yourself. Make sure your cup is filled up first, then you go help others. Make sure you have a reserve for the people that actually need it. So you have to have pinpoint accuracy when you are distributing your energy. Pinpoint accuracy. All right? So stay focused on that. Elevation requires separation. Write it down. Write it in the comments. Write it on a piece of paper. Write it on your blackboard, as my grandfather used to say. Elevation requires separation. You want to go so high? You want to raise up? Sometimes we can't go so high when we're hanging on to all this baggage that's not supposed to be there. Once again, we can't rise up when we're holding on to all this baggage that's not supposed to be there. Life is trial and error. We elevate when we are separate. Elevation requires separation. You go through the wilderness season. These are the truthful parts of the journey. Not everyone loves isolation. Not everyone likes the wilderness season. But these are the parts where you find yourself. Find yourself while you're by yourself. You know, as I present and I try to teach people, I tell them there's spirituality and there's science. And there was a man, his name was Nikola Tesla, and he said, be alone. That's where ideas are born. It's not a forever thing. There's seasons. A lot of people out there, and we talked about this yesterday, they'll try to twist words. They'll twist your words. They'll twist biblical words. They'll twist anything. So that's why you have to be like a well-oiled machine. Write it in the comments. I am a well-oiled machine. I'm working on myself. I'm working on my physical wellness. I'm working on my mental wellness and my spiritual wellness. All three phases. That's what we do on this channel. You have to be the strongest that you possibly can. The internal changes that have been happening are now resulting in external changes. You've done the internal work. I told you this a long time ago. The solar flash is an inside job. The internal changes result in external changes. Stop buying into negativity, because you might be creating a reality that's not even real. Your internal vibrational frequency is powerful. You'll watch the demons run away from you. And what you thought was real, there's levels and layers to this. So you say, oh, I went through this awakening. In science, we say an authentic scientist keeps an open mind. If you want to be an authentic light warrior, you keep an open mind. I'm open to all possibilities. And we learn things through trial and error. And we're changing the reality because we're the creators of the reality. And we can make the world a better place. We can improve our life. That's the only thing we're in control of. You want to help someone else? Going back to the, you might have gave all your water away and they went right back to doing what they were doing. You might have spent years of your life. You might have spent months. You could have spent the whole day talking to someone, whatever it might be. You wasted your energy. The distractions come. Parasites are sent so that you can't do your work. If they're all coming and you're giving away all your energy to them, you have nothing left to support the people with. This is an authentic message that you need so that you can be efficient. I've done things. You will be more efficient than I was. Maybe you're starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you're starting a mission. Whatever it might be, we're not all the same. We're not all the same. Write it in the comments. We're not all the same. We're actually the rainbow warriors of the Hopi prophecy. We're different colors, classes, and creeds. All those energetic colors of the rainbow, we all represent something different, right? You see me, you might resonate with someone else that has a different vibe than I have. But guess what? That's okay. Guess what? That's okay. Maybe I'm a little more rough around the edges. That's who I am. I got to be me. You have to be you. Some people are soft. Some people are hard. Some people are in the middle. It's a range. And we have to keep an open mind. And the more that you leave the door open, we want to expand the community to multiple communities, to reach everyone. When you say the glass is half full or half empty, your perception. Which one is it? Your perception becomes your reality. God has a destination for you. You know this destination. But you don't know God's plan to get you there. You have a destination in mind. But you don't know God's plan, how to get you there. There's a reason for this. Because you might say, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. But we could only live in the now moment, and God knows this. You have a destination in mind, you can envision the destination, but you have no clue. And God won't tell you. You're like going on a roller coaster ride. It's like the first time you're on the roller coaster. And you're taking the dips, you're going up, you're going down, you feel it in your guts. It's a great mystery. None of us know. But you're going to find out. God never tells you the plan. The plan to get you to your destination. God's plan is the process to take you from where you are to where you need to be. And everything in the middle, God planned out for you. And you're looking around, you say, I don't know about this plan, God. I don't know about this plan, God. But it is what it is. There's a reason for that. You have a sense of empowerment inside of you. You could feel a change. You might have got up this rising, you're feeling, you could hit the starburst in the chat. If you're feeling empowered, if you are feeling driven, beyond motivated, driven, hit the like button. If you are driven, you are driven. And the energy that drives you is the Christ energy. You are driven, and the energy that drives you is the Christ energy. You're able to do things that nobody else can do. You're able to alter timelines. You're here to create new realities. And you're here to bring people together, not drive people apart. But we're also here to be authentic and realize that you have to be flexible. Some of the great lessons in life, you don't get it in a book. You don't see it on the TV. You get them from your family. Yeah. You know, a lot of modern people, family, done. But you got your answers from your family. And sometimes your family isn't by birth. You'll meet them on your journey. I know everyone's situation is different. And my Nana gave me the lesson that I needed. In life, there's a time for this and a time for that. There's a time to be happy and funny and joyful, and there's a time to lay the hammer down. That's what we do. We have to be authentic. Embrace who you truthfully are. Because if you don't embrace who you are, if you don't watch your energy, you could be running on empty. You have to keep your tank full. This way you could keep going. You have to work on yourself. You have to recharge yourself. And you have to put in the work. In any aspect of life, you got to learn first, and then you earn. You learn, and then you earn, whatever it might be. You learn whatever it is, and then you earn whatever you're going to earn. Period. But in this life, everyone wants to take the shortcut. Everyone thinks that they know what they know. But the things that last the test of time is authenticity. And you could be a better leader if you're more efficient. And it's my honor to make sure that you are even more efficient than I was. I did the heavy lifting, but that's what I do. That's what I do. Hannah, thank you so much, Hannah. I appreciate you. It's a kind of wisdom when I finally enjoy my mistakes. Allow my shadow simply by non-judgmental. It is a state of being, of joy. Be fearless. I'm back. Are you back home? It's good to see you, Hannah. I appreciate you. You don't know what the plan is. You don't know who the people are. You know, one day you say, oh, these are good people. We say, oh, those are not good people. You don't know. Why? Because people told other people, oh, this person said that. It's called gossip. It's called bullshit. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know, I told my friend, I said, you look at the gym. I said, the gym is a microcosm of the world. You got people like us, and we don't judge people. You know, we had this conversation. You could see he was complaining that there's no one that is, you know, a lot of surface level people there, he says. But I tried to tell him, it's simply a microcosm of the world. There's both. And you're going to have to learn how to navigate. Todd, thank you so much, Todd. I love you, brother. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, Todd. It's my honor to show up every day, Todd. It's my honor to get my hands and feet dirty. Get your feet dirty. Go out and ground. Go out and ground. I try to ground whenever possible. You can feel the strength. When you're in alignment, that strength comes right back. And I'll be the lighthouse for all of you. You've seen my journey. You observed my journey. What do you have to be? What do you have to be? You have to be the observer. Tesla said, be the observer. All you got to do is observe. When you're in alignment, when you're doing what God told you to do or what God called you to do, you're called, you're driven. And when you stay focused on that, flow. World famous video on the channel page. Flow versus force. Write it in the comments. Flow versus force. You could see it. Lisa, Geraldine, thank you so much, Lisa. I really appreciate that very much. It's my honor to do this. Flow versus force. Write it down. Flow versus force. When I'm in alignment, say if I'm doing what I need to do, I see the flow. If I'm forcing the issue because I'm out of alignment, because I'm listening to other people who probably don't know shift, think about it in your life. Creatures come in to give you self-doubt, and then you're out of alignment. And then you got this force. Or maybe you have a relationship, and everything's got to be forced. Everything's got to be difficult. That's not for you. That's not from God. That's a distraction to keep you from getting the work done. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. Smash that like button. All that cool stuff, right? Elevation week. This is elevation week. Can you feel it? I know you could feel it. I could feel it. You could feel it. The people could feel it. We all could feel it. We're elevated now. We're rising up. We're embracing it. You have to embody it. You got to get up off the floor. You got to feel the energy flow through you. The energy of Christ is the truth, is the light. You can't touch the light. It just is. No power greater than the truth. Everything below it is the illusion. Everything below it is the illusion. If you look at the scale of consciousness, the truth is beyond everything else. Everything else. Not even love can touch it. That's the truth. I know the love and lighters are, oh, you gotta love. But it could be hijacked. Certain things in life can be hijacked. Sacred Heart cannot be hijacked. Cannot be hijacked. Can't live in the illusion. Stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on becoming the best version of yourself. And it's my honor to do that. You don't have to do anything else, actually. I'm here to tell you this. You could eat whatever you want. You could live however you want to live. That's the most important, is living your everyday life. Because each and every one of us have to follow the rules of the universe. Free will. We all can embrace who we are simply by feeling the tuning fork, which is the body. And your body's going to tell you. As you feel the energy rise, can you feel the energy rising? When you see a health improve, when you see the power improve, Now you're in alignment. Nothing is going to do what the Christ energy can do. The 144,000 will be sealed in the forehead. 1 + 4 + 4 is 9. If you ever knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, you would hold the keys to the universe within your DNA. This ain't my first rodeo. But I have to be the best version of myself. So I took a lot of weight. Sometimes you have to plunge yourself into the filth as the sage. You might go through hardships because you are the one to teach the others. Focus on the message. You are the one to teach the others about that specific situation. We're not here to do it all. You got to do this. You got to do you. Whatever you're called to do. Beep, beep. Thank you so much. Love your persistent power of faith for all. I love you. I love everyone. Even if they don't love you, love them anyway. Love everyone. And keep going. You got to do you. You have to find you. You have to be the best version of yourself. And that's where you're rewarded. Health is wealth. When you're feeling good, when the energy's good, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. You got to embrace who you are. The internal changes represent the external changes. I'm very grateful for all of you. This is Elevation Week. Let's embrace who we came here to be. Each and every one of us, all week long. Let's finish the story. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for all of you. What are you going to do this week? It's Elevation Week. Oh yeah. Stay focused and you'll see great change. Tonight on Patreon, the link is in the description. If you would like to join us, we're going to be hosting a Zoom meeting. We all get on the Zoom together and collaborate. It's a great meeting for all of us. Link is in the description if you'd like to join us. Please share this video today. I can't express it. Through the people, it makes it authentic. The more that you share, the more this message gets out there, and it charges me up. I get charged up. I see you all in the chat. We see so many people today. I get more powerful. So I'm really, that's the greatest support of all, is sharing. Head over to the channel page if you happen to be new. We have powerful videos all week long. You have the ability to do things that nobody else can do. So do them, kid. This is your Uncle Mike. I love you all. I have a lot planned for this channel, for this community. Let's become the best version of ourselves. Stay focused. Be authentic. Spread some love. And be mindful of your water gallon here. Water. Be mindful. You're going to run out. You'll run out if you'll run out. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Because, you know, I had the conversation with him and I said, I have these conversations. This is the important work. When you talk to someone one-on-one, you're talking like that, and I wanted to bring that here. That's the important work. I do this all day long, all day, every day. And you do this as well. Keep doing it. Keep improving lives, even if it's one. And be selective. Be selective for who you're coaching up. Be selective for who you're mentoring. Don't just give it away, because someone is out there that might need your help. So make sure you're fully charged. I love you all. I'll see you tonight on Patreon. Bye for now.